Alright, terribly sorry about that, guys. My internet dropped out there for a second. We're back in, we're playing again now. Yikes, that was really bad. I was like completely locked up there, I don't know what happened. Okay, so where was I? Oh yeah, so I don't want to do Department of Education over here. School is just kind of a minor consideration right now. I just want a little extra to help out as far as you know, police, fire, and healthcare coverage, because the smarter Sims, they won't do as much crime, they won't burn their stuff down as much, that kind of deal. So I closed out that one mission, so now they'll give me a new one. This one is making the grade. So all I want is another classroom. And see, this is one, education gets so profitable. It only cost me 10,000 to... Uh-oh. Okay. I should have room for it right here. I don't know why it's not letting me do that. Luckily, we weren't building on the side streets here. So I can just clear that out with no harm done. And then that'll give us room for a classroom. So that's the it was only cost me $10,000 to put down that classroom. I'm gonna get 20,000 back. So that's a great deal for me. And I'm pumping out so much oil right now. I'm actually gonna stretch this road out a bit, and we're gonna increase production. I can put another oil well down. I'm gonna put it down like over here, because remember, these you can edit them and kind of change them around a bit. Before we do that though, let's put down petroleum headquarters. I'm not really sure where I want this yet, actually. I guess right here is fine. We'll turn the guides back on for that. Okay, so I got 15,000 for that. Now, let's see. Let's put down... See, I'll leave this side of the wells over there, and then I'll get this one on this half. I have so much oil right here, and I'm making so much money, I might as well expand it. So here's a new mission. This one is Darkest Rain. And, yep, so they basically want me to produce a bunch more oil. Which I can do that. That's easy. It's one of the nice things with oil. You don't really have a lot of groundwork to set up. You just kind of just put down these your service roads here. I'll put one down like there, so then I can get all the oil down here. There we go. Put some right here too. These are so inexpensive to make that they only cost 30 bucks an hour. They cost 10,000 to put down, so they're a little expensive on that end, but compared to how much oil, like how much extra revenue you're getting, it's totally worth it. And we can put down another delivery truck too, just to keep this one full as much as we can. And so I'm making, even with these two plants running and the headquarters, I'm still making 4,600 an hour. But the important thing is, your trade income isn't factored into this. See, it's I'm spending a little over 1,500 an hour, but I'm not making anything because trade is factored in on its own. The real amount you want to look at for your hourly, because later on it might dip down into the negatives. This number right here, your monthly profit, it should be daily, I don't know. The game is kind of weird as far as that goes. You want this to be at least 160,000 to ensure you've got a smoothly running city. I've got that quite a bit higher. I'm at 270,000. So I can pay back these loans. That'll bump up my hourly a bit. And I didn't get credit for putting down that oil well for some reason. I'm not sure exactly why that is. Okay, so we've got another mission. This one is called Crude Refined. So this one they want me to make the refining division. That should be an upgrade on this one here. 400,000 for that. Ouch. But we'll get there. And I also need 160,000 in daily profit. Which with this many pumps running, should be able to get that easily. Because I'm getting 10,000 a day from this well here. And then these sell for 9,000 a barrel. So this well is making me 90,000 a day. This one just got started, so this will really pick up. Now the important thing to remember, what's different with oil, this is a limited resource. See right now with the pumps I'm doing, I only have 3 months of supply left. Why did I not get credit for that one? Well, no matter. We could just put another well down here. Because there is plenty of oil to go around. We'll draw my service roads. We'll go back in over here. Actually, is there a way I can just go straight across? Yeah, it looks like it. There we go. So then I'll cut this out so that I don't have as far to go. There we go. And let's get some more pumps installed. Give me credit for that. Yep, looks like it did finally. So we can get these ones all up and running. This road here didn't delete for some reason. So there we go, that's gone. And we want to make sure not to block that central road. In fact, I'll kind of draw that out a little bit further. Cannot intersect this road. Okay, I might have to do some quick revisions there later on, but... And now, with all those oil wells down, looks like I'm running out of power. So, since I've got all these all this oil coming in, the best energy to use in that case is going to be my oil plant. Let's see, and I think I'm going to put that all the way up here. That'll see, and they're not really going to care about that because the wind is blowing upwards like this. See, that's all blown off the map, so that's not going to bother those guys at all. Just what I need to do. So I need more water now too. And my city's really growing fast now. So we need to do a little modification on this building here, because I have to get these roads connected. So I need to... Yeah, I'm gonna have to redo those walls. But I have to get this road going out here. I should have done this first. That's my bad. And can I draw a road right here? Might have to downgrade that. There we go. Okay, perfect. And trim that off there on the end. Okay, so that right there is basically just so my oil can get over here, over to my power plant. So we'll keep everything running nice and smooth. And then we'll go ahead and we'll fix up that service road. It's weird, I can't build over the top of it, like with the regular road, but the service road can go over the top. And let's put some delivery trucks down here. Maybe one more right there. Alright, and there we go. Now we're gonna have more oil than I know what to do with. Got all the drills running real good. Okay, so now we're gonna go back to the education. We're gonna have him guide me so that I can get this education up a little bit higher. That'll just help keep my population safe again. And we can also check. So we have some unfilled jobs. Not too many though. Probably need to do like a lot more commercial. Maybe even we'll put a factory in here so that they can make more freight. Yeah, there you guys go. And then we'll do a little split in these right here. There we go. And we want to keep this section as clear as possible so that the power plant never runs into any problems. I might even put another trade depot up here. Let's see what we're looking at. Yeah, there's no oil up here, so we can easily throw down another trade depot up here. It'll keep everyone nice and happy. Because the factories, they can ship here too. So that's always good. Let's put it right there. That'll work. Put some more oil storage up here. Throw down another delivery truck too. Okay. Now I've got another mission that's available. Alright, this one is called Bus Riders. So it looks like I'm going to be upgrading my bus system. And the school is actually full too. We can put in a top floor classroom. We need another bus stop lot here. And now let's go ahead and we'll put in the bus stops. This is such an easy mission to complete. This is just free money right here. Put some more down here. Make sure everybody can get over to school. Okay, there we go. That's good. Got some extra money. And we've got another mission. It's this one for 40,000. They want the community college. I don't want a community college here. So I'm gonna go ahead and close this out. And you have as much time as you want to complete these. So like this one, I just took it. And then later on down the road, I can actually finish it. And if you ever close out a mission, like you can reload the game and it'll come back. Or if you change your specialization, that can sometimes do it too. So I don't need anything more really out of education. So I'm gonna go back here. I have an upgrade available. That's a lot faster than upgrading casinos, that's for sure. Okay. And I want the refining division. But that is so expensive, oh my gosh. I don't know if I'm quite ready for that yet. I think I want to get my water and sewage in order first. Also, we can get rid of that wind plant. Because I have oil up here now, so I don't need that. Okay, so let's see. We want to do Department of Utilities. This gives me like the recycling center, gives me the water, the treatment plants, the sewage plants. That's a really good one to do. So let's go ahead and pause the game here for a quick second. And we're going to do some upgrading. We're going to get rid of these. And then on this side, okay, we've got tons of water over here, so that's good. I'm going to put one of these down right here. And then directly across from it, we're going to put down the sewage treatment plant. For those of you who don't know, the sewage that comes in, this actually refills the water table. I'll show you this map right here. This will actually take these areas that are not light blue right there, and it'll turn them dark blue so you get the most water out of them. Okay, now that I've got this, I don't need the sewage pipes anymore, so we can get rid of those to help out on pollution a little bit. And I'll put one more of these down too, just to make sure they don't bother me about water for a while. There we go. And you want to have them across from each other, you know, because it spreads out in a circle around the building. There we go. Now we can go back to hit play. And of course now all this ground pollution was here, so you can go into the nature tab. We'll clean that up a bit. There we go. Keep everything nice and clean. Even put some down here around the oil plants. Those kind of cause a bit of pollution too. Just so that it doesn't cross over into the rest of my city. Keep everyone healthy. Healthy and happy Sims, that's what I want. Oh, I didn't want to click on that. Okay, so this one is for the VU Tower. That creates like more crime with a couple benefits. It'll help out your factories. It'll turn them into high tech. I don't really want that right now. High tech has always seemed like more trouble than it's worth. So we're making tons of oil. As you can see, this little circle's started to shrink a little bit. Not too fast, but it is a little. So this petroleum headquarters is ready for the upgrade. I just need the money for it. I also need a spot to put it where there's not oil. We're gonna make a little connecting road over here. There we go. This will give me room for the upgrades for when I need them. In fact, don't think I need this little road right here. Get rid of that. There we go. Okay, now, again, for the interest of speeding this up, I'm just gonna take out that loan. So I'm making so much money right now, it's not a big deal. It'll help things go faster. Get that down. And see, they just paid me back the 60,000 anyway. You never want to have too many loans out at a time in case you do run into problems, so I'll pay that back right away. So what's the next mission for me? This one is called Fantastic Plastic. And so it looks like the next building I get, the refinery, this turns oil into plastic. One thing that's important to know about this building, it produces 2,400 barrels of oil a day. But there's no pumps or anything on this. You don't have to have this anywhere near your oil. So I'm gonna go ahead, we're gonna put this way up here where it's not gonna conflict with the oil at all. Drop that down right there. And we can draw a road across there so that everybody can get where they're going. We'll draw it through there because there's not too much oil right here in the middle. Okay, and let's take a look at this building. Let's give it a minute to get everybody hired. We'll take a look at what it costs and what I need for it. Okay, so I'm starting to get quite a few unfilled jobs. Let's go ahead and get some population in here. This road right now isn't too busy. As long as I don't zone up this way, anybody coming in is going to be going along this part right here. I could actually just fill this in with residential without too many problems, I wouldn't think. Looks like a building fire caught those guys unprepared. Let's see. And I don't really want anybody over here. I want to keep everybody on this half of town. As much as possible anyway. But these factories are going to take a lot of workers to keep up and running. And so I might have to zone in on this too. Or I could just do this side. If I decide to upgrade these to high density, which I might not even do because they don't really, the density doesn't really matter for an oil city like mine. The higher the population gets, actually, the harder it is to sustain. Okay, and it looks like our classroom capacity, I think, is what they're telling me about now. I really want to get rid of that house. That looks really nice. Alright, a new mission. This one's called Mayor of the Year. They want me to basically keep my approval rating up, get 40,000 residents, and then I can build the mansion. This building here, just makes a lot of upgrades that makes all your Sims really happy. It also raises high wealth land value. So that one's good to have down eventually. Alright, so let's check out what this refinery is all about. And let's add a plastic storage lot here so that we can actually do something with it. Okay, there we go. So now I have a place for plastic. We can turn on plastic exporting. Alright, so this building here is consuming 1,200 barrels a day, and then it's making 2,400 crates of plastic. For those to see the math on there, oil sells for quite a bit less. It's less than half of what plastic sells for. So this right here is a really good idea. Assuming my storage lots don't get full. Now I can build another trade depot to kind of help out with that. Let's make sure I'm not covering up oil, of course. I'm not. let's put another one right down here. We could put plastic storage lots on here. There we go. Okay, so they've got somewhere to send their plastic now. This building is really cheap to maintain, only 300 an hour. Drilling is so much easier to get started on than electronics. Okay, let's put down another garage. This one can actually store material too. It says it can. Oh no, that's the truck capacity. Okay, yeah, so we'll have some more trucks so that we can get our resources shipped out. Again, we'll go over here and make sure plastic is getting exported. And it looks like we've actually got some more area over here to expand. We'll draw this out right now. This could actually be another residential sector down here. Because I do need some more workers. And we're far enough away from the oil that this is okay to do over here. So let's kind of build them their own little enclosed neighborhood over here. Oops. Let's get out of this map here. There we go. So this will bump my population up a bit. It'll also give me more workers. It'll give people a quick way to get over to these oil pumps to get to work too. Later on I'll probably replace those with a trade depot, but for now they're okay. Got another city hall upgrade. I'm not sure what I'm gonna put in here yet. The trading port will be over here by the water, but I don't need the transportation for that. That works on its own separate system. Yeah, lots of health issues. It's because of all this air pollution. Yeah. Drilling towns, they're dirty, especially when the wind is blowing up. So I've got to keep the health under control. I might do the Department of Safety next even. That'll help out with that quite a bit. Yeah, let's go ahead and we'll add that on right now. I could put a hospital down somewhere. Again, I'm placing everything around the oil, so I don't want to block any oil. Looks like right here would be a good spot to do it. Here's my clinics down here. Or maybe even in here. Be good. Yeah, I like over here better. There we go. And we're gonna put a wellness center in here too. That'll help keep the germs under control. Like the stuff from air pollution, it'll help keep my town cleaner overall. And they could use some more patrol cars. So we've got our first crime committed for the day. We don't want that to get out of hand. Fire coverage is good for once. Usually my cities always have just fires everywhere. So it's good that there's nothing going on there now. Okay, I still have unfilled jobs. So we're gonna have to get some more residential over here somewhere. Might even just do it down here. Draw some low density down here. We're just gonna put a big group of this right here because this is just low density and there's plenty of jobs for them over here to go work at like right away. In fact, we'll even draw some right here too. And because this is low density, they don't produce an extra street light here. There may, looks like they do actually. Oh well. And let's see what else I can do. So I can make this produce fuel as well. Let's add this on and see what that does. We're gonna need a fuel storage lot down here somewhere. So let's get rid of this plastic one for now. So we want to stay diversified, make all kinds of products. Let's put that right there. There you go. There's my 3 modules. So I get an upgrade there. Let's go ahead and turn the guide over to trading. Okay, so the fuel is not quite as efficient because this uses 2,400 barrels and only produces 2,400 barrels of fuel. Let's see what this sells for. Maybe it's... So, for this to make sense mathematically, it would have to sell for double the cost of plastic. Which it does not. So, it's more efficient to make plastic because for 2,400 barrels of oil, I could make $42,000 in plastic profit. But we'll leave fuel on. We'll see if that gets better later on. I don't think so, but worth a shot. Alright, and this is going to be it for episode 2 of my tutorial on building a drilling city. If you've had fun watching, don't forget to subscribe, and we'll see you next time.